This is the Classic Free Ride Garage, brought to you by Mueller Medical Center.
Hey, Gene Miller at Valenti Classics in Franklin, the Classic Free Ride Garage. Smell that? Gasoline. Taste that? That's exhaust. This is going to be fun. We're doing the Classic Free Ride all over again with the guys at Valenti. You know what they did with the 61 Thunderbird? That was a beautiful car. You know what they did last year with the 69 Ford Mustang? Another beautiful car. The Restomod got something new, something completely different. New is really not the right word. Get a look at this. This is far from new. The man who's going to bring it back to snuff, Steve Valenti from Valenti Classics. What do we have here and what are you going to do?
Well, this year with the Classic Free Ride, we went back to the late 70s. It's a Pontiac Trans Am, and we're going to go through and make this thing look like brand new again.
I've seen worse in terms of the start for a Classic Free Ride. I mean, last year this thing was down to bare bones. You've got a lot to work with here, but still a lot that needs to be repaired.
Yeah, it's a good car to start with, but yeah, we've got a couple hours we got to spend on this one, and we're going to go through redo all the mechanical components, so the engine, the transmission, the steering, the brakes, the suspension, exhaust system, so it'll function and operate like a brand new vehicle. And then we're going to get into the cosmetics of it, you know, get into the paint and body and get into the upholstery and that sort of thing.
Make it look like it did in '79 when my hair was black.
Right? Gene, what we're going to do under here this year, we're going to go through, do all the mechanical work on it.
At least there's an engine this time.
That's right, yeah. Better than last year. So we'll drop, this actually is a subframe car, there's not a full chassis underneath it. So we're going to drop the front subframe, which will keep the engine, the transmission, the suspension components, and all that as one unit. Drop it out from underneath the car and be able to work on it like we're working on a bench. Rebuild all of those components and detail them out so they're brand new again. And then when we're done, that will get mated back to the body again. We'll lower the body back out down to that assembly, and you know the heart of the car will be done.
You could be behind this very wheel, but first let's turn on the radio and see how, oh wait, there isn't one. Some things missing here, Steve. This interior's going to need some work.
Yeah, it needs a little bit of restoration. We need to do something about the sound system. You can see we're missing some door panels here. So
Place to store your lunch.
Right, yeah.
A couple of kids.
So yeah, we're going to finish off all that stuff and make it look like it just rolled down the assembly line.
Sweet. A little bit of love, a little bit of affection, and a whole lot of elbow grease. This bad boy is going to be looking brand new. You can watch the whole process play out. Keep it here at the Classic Free Ride Garage. You can watch every step of the way. And keep listening to 620 WTMJ to find out how you can win this year's Classic Free Ride.
This is the Classic Free Ride Garage, brought to you by Mueller Medical Center.